The world we inhabit is not as free, or certain, or safe as you might think. The things that you believe to be unassailably evident are little more than shadows dancing behind a curtain, a masquerade crafted and dutifully upheld by an organization known as the Foundation. The file you are about to hear contains containment procedures, descriptions, testing logs, historical and in some cases first-hand accounts of the anomalous objects the Foundation serves to secure, contain, and protect. Its contents have been thoroughly scrutinized by the Ethics Committee and approved by the O5 Council for release to trusted associates of the Foundation. This is SCP Unredacted. Level 1, 5606, classified. Item number, SCP-5606. Object class, safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-5606 is held within Biological Storage Locker 17 at Site-51. After receiving a monthly medical evaluation, the entity's infusion pump is to be calibrated. All information regarding Gregory Talmov, Katrina Pernova, or Cecilia Pernova is to be given to the Site-51 Person of Interest Recovery Department. Description: SCP-5606 is a circular biological entity composed entirely of human tissue, measuring 32.5 centimeters in diameter and 12 centimeters in depth. Though incapable of movement, the entity vocalizes the word tick every 30 seconds. Initial analyses revealed substantial thaumaturgical residue, indicating a carnomantic ritual was responsible for the entity's creation. Further information on the entity follows. SCP-5606 Medical Analysis. Date: 28 January 2020. Subject: SCP-5606. Operator: Dr. William Strauss. Sex: unavailable. Body weight: 18.6 kilograms. Height: 32.5 centimeters. BMI: 2.1. Blood type: all. External examination. The anterior section of the organism is comprised of skin similar to that found on human scrotums. In the center sits an orifice resembling a mouth. Although lacking teeth, the orifice does have a tongue. 12 evenly spaced thoracic vertebrae protrude through the edge of the anterior. The skin has been stretched tight, allowing the bones underneath to be visible. Located on each side of the orifice is a small prehensile hand, measuring 5.1 and 3.4 centimeters respectively. On the posterior, there is a large sac containing the lungs, heart, and brain of the organism. Internal examination. X-ray and MRI analysis revealed all of its bones to be human collar and pelvic bones. The size of these bones indicates that they are all originally from prepubescent children of various ages and sexes. The entity has 3 functional hearts crudely fused together. It also possesses a pair of lungs, the left of which is vestigial. A total of 17 human amygdala are also present, along with 2 hypothalami. The entity has no nervous system and is devoid of all sensory organs. Prognosis. Due to lacking the organs required to digest food or water, the subject must receive nutrition and hydration intravenously. Even so, the long-term sustainability of the entity is unlikely. Discovery. SCP-5606 was discovered when Timothy Perry contacted the Lakewood Police Department regarding a suspicious package. Subsequent police reports of a strange organism being recovered alerted the Foundation, and an item recovery team was dispatched. After successfully recovering the anomaly, the following document was found attached to the inside of the box. To Gregory. It's about time you made me a grandmother. This marriage was arranged for a reason. After all, a woman's biological clock only ticks for so long. Much love, Cecilia. The house next to Mr. Perry's is owned by Gregory Padlov, which was later discovered to be an alias of Gregory Talmov, a known affiliate of Group of Interest 0432, the Hunter's Black Lodge. Mr. Talmov recently married Katrina Pernova, daughter of high-ranking GOI 0432 member Cecilia Pernova. The location of the suspects is currently unknown. Thank you for listening to this podcast. If you like what you hear, Follow the link in the description to patreon.com/scpunredacted and help support me by becoming a patron for as little as $3 a month. You can get access to production logs, merchandise, recognition, and even a part in a skip. Regardless of tier, all patrons get early access to every single episode. I don't have the talent it takes to write a skip. All I do is read. Original authors make this podcast possible, so credit to the original author. Their links in the description. Show them some love as well. Consider becoming a member of the SCP Wiki. Upvote their work and maybe write a skip of your own. Maybe I'll read it here someday. You never know if you never try. The content of this podcast and content relating to the SCP Foundation, including the SCP Foundation logo, is licensed under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0, and all concepts originate from scpwiki.com and its authors. This recording, being derived from this content, is hereby also released under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0.